So I've just arrived at the 2025 Hilltop National Gathering. It's once again being held here at Grampian Lakes Leisure Park in Victoria, which is an absolutely stunning spot. It looks like it's a very well-attended event. We're going to go and find one of the Hilltop Caravanners, a fellow by the name of Peter, have a bit of a chat, and I'm told this man knows how to play the didgeridoo, so might put him on the spot. G'day, guys. How are you?
Oh, Max, how are you?
I like your didgeridoo.
Well, thank you very much.
And can you do the circular breathing?
Well, I have mastered that over the years, yes.
Okay. And can we have a look inside your caravan? What is it, a feather top?
So it is. Come and have a look. Did you say you could play?
Oh, it's been a while. It's been a while, but yes.
Would you like to have a crack?
I'll have a go. I'll have a go.
That's really good. I am so... welcome to the club.
The didgeridoo club. I love it. So, Peter and Robin, thank you for inviting me inside your caravan. So this is a feather top. How big is it?
18'6".
18 foot, and easy to tow?
Oh,
yes.
Absolutely, yeah. Especially with the Dexter sway control on it. Makes it perfect.
Yeah, and where are you guys from?
We're actually around the corner from where...
Sundowner.
Sundowner.
Oh, okay. Dingley in Victoria. Okay,
Yeah.
And you love your caravan. How long have you had it?
We've had it nearly 4 years.
6 years.
Oh, 6 years.
6 years next month.
Okay, and it's done well?
Very well.
We've had no problems whatsoever. It's been absolutely awesome.
Where have you taken it?
Well, we've been straight up through the centre.
Across to the WA,
Yeah.
so it's up and around in half of Australia.
What do you sort of like most about your caravan? I mean, I like these feather tops.
The beds are so comfortable. Fridges are perfect. As I said, the towing capacity just brilliant. I think they centre their vans really well. They hold on the road extremely well. And as I said, we've had no real problems, no breakages, no cupboards falling down or anything like that.
It's
been
amazing.
Absolutely brilliant.
And how do you find dealing with the team at Hilltop?
Oh,
Look,
amazing.
they are incredible. Look, even if there is the slightest fault, especially when you come away on these Hilltop gatherings, if there's a fault or a problem on your caravan, doesn't matter how old it is, Dame and Doula will do their very best to absolutely fix it for you on the spot.
Thanks, guys. Really appreciate the quick little tour of your caravan. Hope you've enjoyed
It's
it.
been a pleasure, Max. Come again anytime.
So Peter's actually a pretty handy bloke. This is a table that he's made for the feather top. It's 12mm ply with a bit of trim on the end, and it's finished in hammer tone and 2-pack epoxy. And the result looks basically like it's from the factory. I'm with Sandy McCrindle here at the 2025 Hilltop National Gathering. Now, you've got this 18-foot 9-inch feather top by Hilltop Caravan, Sandy. What's your favourite thing about it?
It's reliability and probably the strength and ease of towing it. It just sits behind the car and doesn't move.
And you've taken it on some pretty big trips too, haven't you?
Yeah, we went across the Nullarbor from Vic last year. We spent 3.5 months away across the Nullarbor into West Australia and most of the West Australian coast all the way up to the top. Off-grid camping down into 14 Mile Beach at Wurrura Station. It's about 16 k's of pretty rough, dirt, rocky road, and yeah, not an issue with the van at all.
Yeah.
In and out of there. And the same when we got up further, we went into El Crestro, down the rough road down there off, we did the bitumen part of the Gib River, then into El Crestro, and that was pretty rough with 4 water crossings on the way in. And the van just handled it perfectly.
And what about the National Gathering? Do you come every year?
Yeah, this is our second one. It was the first one that the van was at the end of the first one, so we've done 2 now. It's our second one. And they've both been really good.
Yeah, so you enjoy it? You'll come back again next year?
Yeah, we'll come back again.
And I like your e-bikes too.
Yeah, these are great. They're good for going exploring.
Well, Sandy, thank you very much. Appreciate your time and for letting us have a look at your caravan, and hopefully we'll see you again next year.
That's great. Thank you very much.
I'm sitting with Dave Duff inside of his Hilltop Macedon. Dave, you guys have owned this for what, 2.5 years?
2.5 years, that's correct.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. And what do you like most about it? The thing I like about the Macedons is the huge bathroom.
Huge bathroom. My wife and I, mostly Jenny, designed this to our spec. Hilltop built it for us. We're very, very pleased. Absolutely pleased. The workmanship, second to none. But the big thing about them, Hilltop, is the after-sales service. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. Anything goes wrong, and they're there at a phone call away, and it gets fixed in a flash.
And that is the common theme. I've been coming up to these national gatherings for a few years now, and every person I speak to always talk about Hilltop's after-sales service.
Oh, it's brilliant. We've had a couple of minor things go wrong, and it was fixed in the jiff. Yeah, no problems.
Yeah, how big's this one?
21.4.
21 foot 4 inches. And where have you taken it?
We've been across to Perth twice and back. And next week we're heading up to just south of Bundaberg. We're going to be up there for about a month and a half, maybe 2. Back home to Merch for a couple of months, and then we're going to go to WA again. Love the trip. The van does it absolutely brilliantly with no hassle.
And what do you tow it with?
A Isuzu D-Max, 4 cylinders, turbocharged, and it's great on fuel too.
Yeah, those D-Maxes are great vehicles.
Yeah, handles like a dream. Yeah.
Love your club lounge as well.
Yes.
And I noticed that you've got a single bed layout, which from my point of view is really, really smart.
Yeah, we did that for the saving of room mainly and sleeping comfort. My bed's slightly longer than Jenny's, by 6 inches, I think, somewhere there, and I'm at home.
So what you're saying though is that you guys did make a number of like little tweaks and changes, including making your bed a little bit bigger, and Hilltop was happy to accommodate all these things.
It wasn't a problem for them. They just designed it, showed us the design, and we said tick, and they built it 6-8 months later, and here it is. It's proof in the pudding. Yeah.
It's a lovely van, and Dave, really appreciate the quick tour and hope you enjoy the rest of the gathering.
We will indeed. Thank you very much. Cheers.
I'm with Peter and Carol Emery at the Hilltop National Gathering 2025. Now, you guys own this Grampian, right?
That's
Is
right.
that a
Yep.
new van, or?
It's 12 months old, actually.
Okay.
Actually, it's our second one.
Was your previous van a Hilltop as well?
Yeah, Grampian as well.
Grampian.
So this is your second Grampian.
Yeah.
What is it about the van that made you want to get a second one?
Well, the first one was absolutely amazing, and the ensuite in it was phenomenal, as any woman would vouch for with this caravan. So
Yeah, and like I said, it's the ensuite, more so, for both of us, so I can get in there and scrub and we'll bend over and do all that sort of stuff. We're both at 6'4". It was excellent, but we actually had an accident the other one, a truck ran into the back of our last one and rode it off, so we didn't hesitate in getting another one straight away.
Yeah.
So,
and dealing with Dharm and Doula as well is just
they made it so much easier.
after sales service and all that sort of stuff as well, as you can vouch for.
Well, thank you guys. I appreciate the chat.
No worries. Yeah, no, that's good.
I'm sitting with Edward and Joanna Victoria inside there. This is a new feather top, isn't it?
Yes, got it last October.
We're seeing a lot of feather tops here at the National Gathering, and you've just bought the van. How are you finding it?
Excellent, actually better than we expected.
Yes, having been camping for many years, it was like a little lap of luxury. I mean, the first night, it was just we're in a comfortable bed and no ducking to the loo at 3 a.m. in the morning.
And how's the learning curve been when it comes to caravans?
Vertical, huge.
We actually did a METEC driver's ed course, which we highly recommend. It was absolutely brilliant. So it gave us an understanding and a really good grounding.
So you've come from the world of tent camping. This is your first caravan,
Yes.
and would you ever go back?
No.
You're honest. Where are you planning to take it? Where's your first big trip going to be?
Well, this is our first 5-week trip, so we're headed off, meandering through Victoria to Rogue in South Australia.
And what are you towing this van with at the moment?
We have a MUX.
And how did you find going with Hilltop when it came to building the caravan, designing it, and that sort of thing?
Oh, they were fantastic.
Yes.
They listened to us, and the big thing for us was Ed's height being, whatever he is, 6'2", was the bed. So not having a bolster, but actually making the bed the size to fit him. They were very accommodating from everything.
Well, thanks guys. I really appreciate the quick tour of your van and having a quick chat with you.
Most welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh, what a good day. I mean, the Hilltop National Gatherings are always well attended and everyone's in such a good mood. You know, they all enjoy each other's company. And we are just going to go and find Ruth McMahon. She's the lady who's really the driving force behind these Hilltop National Gatherings. And You can't miss her. She's got the most colourful hair you'll ever see. I'm with Ruth McMahon and her gorgeous Chihuahua Poppy. Now, Ruth is, you know, the driving force behind these Hilltop National Gatherings. So, Ruth, this is the 7th one that you've organised. So tell us a little bit about the planning that goes
Look, I'm going to go back a step and say when we first started, we were driving up the Hume Freeway and people were saying, we haven't met another hilltop anywhere, we want to. And I said to Brennan, pull in at your roll, we're going to go and book in and we'll see how many people come. So first year 21, this year 128. I'm continually having to put newsletters up on our Facebook pages just to keep people up to date on what we're going to do. We try and organise to with Dam and Jewel, make sure that they're going to be here, that they can get the caterer, so the whole thing is fully catered for. And then I start finding people that I think could fill roles. So we had a mayor of the Love Island this year, and a lady mayoress, and also a couple of councillors. So they actually managed the island for me. And from there, it falls into place until about the last week, and then we start thinking, have we got any alcohol? Have we got any of this? Have we got any of that? And then we get here and we have a lot of fun.
And do you think you'll always be back here at the Gambier Lakes?
This is our permanent site now. We've looked at a few other places. We've been to Castlemaine, we've been up to Bullscab, a caravan park down in Inverloch's trying to get us, but they don't take pets. So it has to be pet friendly. It has to be able to take at least 150 vans. We can put 300 vans on this caravan park. So do we have a need to move?
And it's a beautiful spot.
Today we have got 130 something caravans over here, 300 plus people. I'm so happy because it was really wonderful to see such a huge Hilltop caravans gathered in one place like this. And the event was amazing. I'm so grateful for all my customers for being with us and keeping the trust on Hilltop Caravans. And it was so lovely to see everybody gathered like a family and sharing their own thoughts, ideas, and their wonderful memories in the past when they do caravanning. So I'm so grateful to be a part of this Hilltop crew as the owner of Hilltop Caravans. Especially Dora and myself are very proud to be here to represent Hilltop Caravans as the owners today. Thank you.
What a fantastic event this year's Hilltop National Gathering was. See, when you're buying a Hilltop caravan and you attend one of these gatherings, it's honestly as though you're becoming part of a huge extended family.